Have you ever wondered how one man could control the largest empire in the world's history? That man was Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire. Born in the windswept steppes of Mongolia, Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most powerful and influential leaders the world has ever seen. His early life, full of hardship and struggle, forged a warrior with an indomitable will. Orphaned at a young age, he was taken in by his father's tribe and began his journey to greatness. His rise to power was marked by a series of brilliant military victories, strategic prowess, and an uncanny ability to unite the fiercely independent Mongol tribes under his banner. Genghis Khan's story is not just one of conquest and power, it's also a tale of resilience, leadership, and vision. Join us as we embark on a journey through the life of this extraordinary leader. Born in 1162 in the harsh terrains of Mongolia, Genghis Khan's life was anything but ordinary right from the start. Born as Temujin, he was the son of a tribal leader and life was never easy. When he was just 9 years old, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe. This sudden tragedy left young Temujin and his family in a vulnerable state, abandoned by their tribe and forced to live in harsh conditions, grappling with the unforgiving wilderness of the Mongolian steppes. The struggle for survival was real and immediate, but it was during these formative years that Temujin learned the harsh realities of life and the need for strength, resilience, and cunning. These were the years that shaped his character, honed his survival instincts, and laid the foundation for his future as a formidable warrior and a leader. With time, Temujin was taken in by his father's tribe. This was a turning point in his life, as he embarked on his journey of becoming a warrior. The harsh realities of his early life had taught him to be strong and resilient, but it was his military training that taught him the art of war. He learned to ride horses, shoot arrows, and strategize, skills that were vital to survival in the harsh Mongolian landscape. He was a quick learner, showing an innate talent for leadership and strategy. His bravery, combined with his ability to inspire and unite people, started to become apparent. Yet it was his ability to learn from his early hardships that truly set him apart. He understood the importance of unity, loyalty, and discipline, values that later became the bedrock of his military campaigns. Despite the adversities he faced, Temujin rose above them, embracing each challenge as an opportunity to grow and learn. His early life was a crucible, shaping him into a leader, a tactician, and a warrior. These hardships of his early life forged him into a leader, a warrior poised to unite the Mongol tribes. Genghis Khan's rise to power was not an easy journey, but his strategic brilliance and leadership skills were unparalleled. Our tale begins with a young Mongolian warrior, making his mark through a series of early military victories. These battles, though small in scale, were significant stepping stones, shaping the formidable leader he would become. Genghis Khan's authority was established not only through combat, but also through strategic alliances and marriages, which were common practices among the Mongolian tribes. He understood the power of unity, a concept he would later use to his advantage. His ability to bring together the disparate and often feuding Mongol tribes was nothing short of extraordinary. The Mongolian landscape of the late 12th century was a patchwork of competing tribes, each with its own leader and loyalties. Genghis Khan, with his vision of a unified Mongolia, began his mission to bring these tribes together. Using a combination of diplomacy and force, he gradually gained the allegiance of the Mongol tribes. His ultimate triumph came in 1206, when he was declared Genghis Khan, the universal ruler of the Mongol clans. But the unification of Mongolia was only the beginning of his ambitions. Genghis Khan was a military innovator, introducing revolutionary tactics that would transform the face of warfare. He understood the importance of speed and mobility, leveraging the Mongols' exceptional horse riding skills. His armies were known for their discipline and organization, able to move swiftly and strike with devastating force. Genghis Khan also pioneered the use of psychological warfare, spreading fear among his enemies to weaken their resolve even before the battle had begun. His leadership style was unique for its time. He valued merit over birthright, promoting his soldiers based on their skills and achievements, rather than their lineage. This approach fostered a sense of loyalty and respect among his troops, further strengthening his leadership. His ability to unite the Mongol tribes under a single banner marked the beginning of the Mongol Empire. An empire that under his rule would expand across Asia and Europe, leaving an indelible mark on world history. Genghis Khan's reign was marked by ruthless conquests, strategic warfare, and an empire that spanned across continents. From the windswept steppes of Mongolia, Genghis Khan unleashed a torrent of conquests that would forever change the course of history. His iron will and strategic brilliance led to the creation of a vast empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe, encompassing China, Persia, and Russia along the way. His military campaigns were marked by a combination of exceptional horseback warfare, siege tactics, and psychological warfare. He was known for his ruthless efficiency, annihilating entire cities that dared to resist his rule. Yet, he also showed a surprising degree of pragmatism and adaptability, absorbing the best aspects of the cultures he conquered, from their technologies to their administrative systems. Genghis Khan's conquests weren't just a display of raw power and military prowess. They were a testament to his vision of a unified world under Mongol rule. He saw himself not just as a conqueror but as a bringer of a new order, where trade and knowledge could flow freely across his vast lands. His Pax Mongolica, or Mongol Peace, led to an unprecedented period of cultural exchange and economic growth, linking the East and the West as never before. However, Genghis Khan's legacy is a complex one. While he was undoubtedly a visionary leader and a military genius, his methods were often merciless and brutal. His conquests resulted in the deaths of millions, earning him a reputation as a ruthless destroyer. Yet, the Mongol Empire he established left a profound impact on world history. It influenced everything from trade routes and languages to warfare and diplomacy. His legal code, the Yasa, set a precedent for law and order across his lands, while his emphasis on meritocracy over hereditary privilege was revolutionary for its time. Genghis Khan, though ruthless, left a legacy that continues to shape the world we live in today. It's a legacy that challenges us to look beyond the brutality of his conquests and delve deeper into the story of a man who rose from humble beginnings to create one of the largest empires the world has ever known. Behind the facade of the fearsome warrior, Genghis Khan led a personal life filled with complexities. Beneath the armor of the conqueror, he was a man with a bustling household. His marital life was as expansive as his empire, with multiple wives and a brood of children. His first wife, Borte, was his confidant and the mother of his 4 legitimate sons, who would later play pivotal roles in the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's death in August of 1227, like many aspects of his life, is shrouded in mystery. Some say he fell from his horse while hunting, others suggest he succumbed to injuries from battle, or even that he was assassinated. Regardless of the circumstances, his demise created a void that sent ripples through the empire. The succession of his empire was a well-thought-out process. Genghis Khan, foreseeing the potential for discord, had already decided the division of his empire among his sons during his lifetime. His third son, Ogedai, succeeded him as Great Khan, and his other sons and later grandsons ruled different regions of the vast empire. This ensured a continuation of his dynasty and the expansion of the Mongol Empire, even after his death. However, Genghis Khan's legacy is not without controversy. He is often depicted as a ruthless conqueror with a bloodthirsty army responsible for the deaths of millions. Yet he also instituted advanced political systems, promoted trade, and established a written language in Mongolia. These achievements highlight his vision as a leader, providing a counter-narrative to the tales of his brutality. The myths and legends surrounding Genghis Khan have been passed down through generations, painting a picture of a man larger than life. His tales continue to captivate as they blend the brutal, the strategic, and the visionary into a single, formidable persona. Genghis Khan's death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lived on through his descendants and the empire he built. His influence continues to reverberate through the annals of history, making him one of the most impactful figures the world has ever known. Genghis Khan's life was marked by battles, conquests, and an indomitable will to succeed. From a young orphan to the ruler of one of the largest empires in history, his journey is nothing short of extraordinary. His early life in the harsh terrains of Mongolia forged him into a formidable warrior. His strategic genius in warfare and unifying leadership brought together the scattered Mongol tribes, creating an empire that stretched from Asia to Europe. His conquests were ruthless, and his rule often brutal, but his influence on world history is undeniable. He established trade routes, fostered cultural exchange, and left an enduring legacy that shaped the course of human civilization. His descendants, too, carried forward his vision, expanding and maintaining the Mongol Empire long after his death. The echoes of Genghis Khan's reign continue to resonate, marking him as one of history's most influential figures. His story invites us to delve deeper into the annals of history to understand the man behind the legend.